What's up, everybody? Whew. Alright. What are we doing today? I've been working on this for a couple days. I think last time I was streaming, we were just starting out. Like, we just started this page right here on the left. This panel, I mean. So yeah, last night, and I can't remember, earlier this week, I started filling out the Integrin and just kind of getting the details on this background here, caves, stuff like that, so. I actually want to do a little bit more with the left panel, but I kind of skipped ahead and started working on the right one just to kind of get things rolling. Like, if I can't decide what I want it to look like, then I just skip and then come back. So, it's not like you have to go in, you know, perfect order. Yeah, so, might do some filling out on this left panel here, and then I already have the right side pretty much sketched out, so basically just be inking that guy. And we'll help out Sakara too, so I'm excited. This has been a really fun page. Definitely like going out of my comfort zone a little bit with some of these panels. And yeah, so just rocking and rolling. I'm gonna move this guy. Yeah, she needs to be popping out there. So. Layer order is important because that's whatever's on the top on digital art, like here on this right side, that's what's gonna pop up. So if you're new to digital art, layering, your layer order is important. But yeah, man, let's see. Work on. There's definitely some things I kind of feel like adjusting, but I don't really. This font came out really weird for some reason. Been working on some sketches too this week, like just old school. If you follow any of my socials, you probably saw. I actually did like 2 or 3 sketches. I only posted the one though, just because I was messing around and whatnot, so. I'm also like kind of, not gonna say tired because I already had some caffeine, but I had like the sickest Sunday nap, so I still feel like I'm recovering. Like I was like, oh, I'll take a 30-minute nap, and I ended up taking a 2-hour nap. So it's like a sleep, you know. If you go past a few hours, it's just sleeping. So I think that caffeine's like starting to run. I had like a chai, so I'm like definitely feeling the energy right now. Yeah, thank you guys for joining. Like I said, I'm pretty excited to get this thing going. I like to get my bearings, on what I'm working on here. Make sure everything's working. I had some technical issues earlier trying to get this thing going, so, you know, just the boring stuff. It happens all the time. You know? I still, like, hate Facebook right now, because Facebook's like, your account needs to be this old before we... I'm like, it is old. I've been around. No big deal. Yeah, I think it'd be good to fill out the cave for sure. First, give it some gradients, you know, because like on this picture we gave the vines some texture. I did some like hand inking here too, like old school, you know. But I want to put like some screen tones on the vines, I think. I just want it to be consistent across the board. So yeah, I think we'll do that there. Just kind of like a little warm up. Oh, where's my panel? Let's see. So I had some screen... Oh, look at that. I already did the screen tones, man. I told you that That nap really took me out. Okay, cool. Sweet. I do want to add some highlights, though. That's what I was doing. Okay. I was trying to add highlights, and then I didn't like it, so I turned off the layer. That's what happened. And I was, like, pissed at the layer, so I turned it off. But now that I'm looking at it with fresh eyes, I just need to add some highlights, so I should just stop yapping and start doing it. I have to be careful with caffeine. It gets me so excited. Like, super jittery. Actually, we're just going to use the eraser tool. Kind of gives the illusion of a highlight. And these screen tones look a little... Let's see, we were at 80. Go to 85. Whoa. Yeah, it could be the density. Yeah, let's chill down that density. Another thing to keep in mind is that when you draw your stuff and then print it, things like screen tones will come out like really dark. So it's just like, oops. It's just like something to keep in mind. Like it can be darker in print than it is in the page that you're working on. So what's up, Curtis? Hey everybody that's popped in. See some familiar faces. Yeah, big shout out to Curtis. He actually gifted me some equipment to help out with my streaming, so you can't really see it, but it just helps me see your guys' like comments, just like another monitor. But I was actually just rocking this Wacom tablet as my monitor and like trying to low-key look stuff up while I was live, so go Curtis. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I have some good friends. Really appreciate them caring about my passions. I'm live streaming every Sunday, 6 p.m. Central. I might adjust those times, but if you want to look at my schedule, I'll keep it updated on Twitch, because they have like a little spot where you can see the schedule, and I post about it on all my socials, so like you'll definitely know. I do have a day job, so streaming is like... Yeah, I didn't like that. It's just my way to keep myself accountable for this book. I've actually like pumped out... For me, it's fast, but I think my first book was done in like a year, and I've been going more detailed with them, and like trying to be more ambitious about the scenes. So it's been taking a little bit longer, but I'm also very easily distractible, so it's just my way of staying locked in and keeping up with it. I mean, I have more readers now that are like reading the first 2 issues, so I just don't want to let you guys down and take like forever on it. Someday I'll be super fast, so this is like my way of just sticking with it, you know? What's up, everybody? Instagram, Twitch, Kick, YouTube. I see you guys hopping in. Thanks for joining me tonight. Just checking it out. We're just chilling, drawing a vine cave. I'm not gonna spend... I really mean it. I'm not gonna spend too much time in this cave. I really want to start inking the other guy on the next panel, so just kind of cleaning it up. Sometimes I work on my art, like when I watch TV too. It's just like a multitasking thing, you know, because it'll help me not get too distracted. I can kind of like look at the TV show, and then I can get back to the art. Bam, bam. It's better than like looking at my phone for 15 minutes, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, like I just lost my train of thought. It just helps me stay focused. So... Yeah, that chai's really getting me today. Super chatty. Super chatty. Okay. Let's just gonna look at our cave here. Yeah, it looks a little bit more textury. Let's see. This is definitely like a snowy scene. Like we're in the snow, so don't need to draw like tons of grass. Actually found a pencil tool. I might have talked about in the last stream, but where is it? Or maybe it's a pen tool. Oh yeah, I guess it's called Nasty Pencil, but I actually used it. Oh, sorry, on the Yategrin here, and I'm really proud of it because I've always wanted like a speckled looking tool for his skin, and kind of later on in some of the issues because it was his he was like far away from, like we were doing kind of like big wide shots, so I wasn't gonna like sit there and hyperfixate on the speckles, but like really zoomed up he's kind of got this like speckly shine. So yeah, Nasty Pencil. I was like, I'll try it the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like perfect for how I imagine him. So, you know, getting better every day with this stuff. It's funny because it's probably the last time, like these last few pages will be the last time I'm drawing him, but the monsters like the Yategrin, they all kind of have the same, you know, skin, I guess, so I'll just use it for later. But yeah, if you're looking at pens and pencils and stuff like that, you can go on Clip Studio's like free like websites and stuff, and there's people who make different pens and they're free. You can buy stuff too, of course. Like I bought a few pens, but they're on my iPad because my stuff doesn't like to sync like all the way, or maybe I just don't know how to use it. But yeah, Nasty Pencil, definitely recommend if you want this speckly look. So okay, like I said, I don't want to spend too much on that. I'll probably come back to this like off screen and do those fine details. I really want to work on this guy. So let's find our panel. Bet you guys like how I misspelled smoke. I wrote Snoke, but it makes me laugh, so I'm not gonna change it. You can't make me. Okay. Yeah, so where is my... That's the underneath sketch. I did the Yategrin on a different layer there. Let me see. Just trying to decide, like, how I want to do this. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's some stuff I didn't really add in last night. I was really sleepy when I was working on this, so... It's gonna make me zoom. Yep, it's gonna make me zoom in. Yeah, he's pretty, he's kind of like a shadow creature, I guess, so he can take physical form, but this is like a dream, so I can kind of bend the rules a little bit, but my Yategrin has gotten like more beefy as I've drawn him. I feel like he was kind of skinny before, now he's like Mr. Beefcakes. I don't really know why. I think it just makes him look more intimidating. Like, I guess. I don't know. I mean, well, in, like, lore-wise, first book and second issue, he actually gets bigger. Like, so when he's fighting Rojin on the first issue, he's almost as tall as him. Or, well, yeah, he's taller, but, like, just a little bit. And then by the second issue, when Jade's fighting him, he's pretty big. So that was, like, intentional. Because I wanted him, like, as he was, you know, absorbing his victims, he was, like, growing in size. Like, it was feeling him. So, just kind of he's a bad guy, you know? He's a monster, so he's gonna do monster stuff. I'll definitely come in with the nasty pencil, as it's called, and give him some texture. So I'm just kind of like outlining stuff, making sure I can, like, this is like what I want to work with. I'm supposed to really be inking, but I'm really just like doing a cleaner sketch. Like, I've started doing like 2 clean sketches. Because I would do like a really rough sketch and then I would like go, okay, this is the ink, and then I just would change so much stuff and I just slowed myself down. I just feel like it's better to just do a few different scenes and just kind of feeling them out, you know? I mean, there's no like right or wrong, you know? Like, I've also drawn stuff that I've just whipped out like in 2 layers without, like having to do a bunch of drafts, so it just depends on what you're doing. We gotta draw Sakara too. Get this keyboard out of the way, it's driving me nuts. I like need to rest my elbows. Okay. I think I'm really loving this cool weather like we're having. It was like 60s today. That's making me kind of sniffly. Apologize. I hate being sniffly. I didn't like it. I like drawing on like a lower opacity, like the see-throughness of the layer. Just, I guess it makes me feel like I'm not committing as much. And like I can see what I was working on before, but sometimes I'm just like, or if you like change the color, like people do blue pencil. Like that was actually like the pencil I used for that sketch. I just did like a black and white filter because I just thought it might be like a little easier to see, and it's kind of like my theme, you know? Just like the black and whites. Make sure he's got his shoulder blades in there somewhere. We'll probably erase it out later. He's like mid-transformation, so he's kind of got his, he's got his eyeballs still getting in place. It was really fun. I just was like, I'm gonna make him kind of gross. Long hair, don't care. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna do Sakara next. So we're gonna blur him out. Yeah, I need to do the sketch for her. Sketch. Sorry, I gotta have a bubbly. Gotta have a bubbly. Well, hope you guys are having a good evening. Whatever you like to do Sunday night. I just like to work on my stuff, you know. Not worry too much about those Sunday scaries. There was I've had a few jobs where I actually had Mondays off. But I would work on the weekends, so it was kind of like, what's a Sunday scary? Even though it's a sketch, I kind of want to just do an ink pen. See if I regret this later. I mean, it doesn't really matter the name, I suppose. Does it really matter? A little too. I'm definitely gonna use a reference for this hand. We're not gonna like sit here and try to figure it out. Just do kind of an easy grab there. We're a lot of Superman music. Let's see if we got something else. Just not kind of Supermaned out. I don't even think I sketched her sword. I'm always forgetting the sword. always draw underneath just a little bit. Don't want to just assume her shoulders are there, you know? Whoa! Not want a happy song. Okay, that's maybe 2. Okay, we'll do some Viking music. That's fine. I suppose that's alright. It's probably like perfect actually. I should probably go ahead and do the hand that I've been dreading. It's such a weird angle. I usually just use my own hands. I like to be completely unprepared and just wing things. Let's see. I'm grabbing it. Yeah. 1, 2. Okay. Got that guttural music. I think the song's called... What is the song called? Valhalla? Yeah. Shocker. Meow, meow, meow. Where I'm gonna add some highlights to these arrow feathers. Make them a little easier to see. This pen's like really rough. It's like kind of a more classic fountain pen. This might not have been the best sketching pen, but that's okay. Oh, sorry guys, we're gonna line it up in a sec. I know the mobile version, the mobile view is just kind of funky when I zoom up, so. Sometimes I'll zoom up and it like completely cuts off on mobile, but then the landscape view is fine. So I want to do that to you. Just trying to not give her like a dump truck, you know? What's up with that? Get those shadows. rocking out now. It's kind of in a rock mood anyway today. That's fine. I'm always in a rock mood. This is actually the instrumental of Within Temptation's song Entertain You, which is actually a pretty good song. So. Okay. Should probably get this bow done at some point. I kind of like the bow from Kirby goes in and out. I'm gonna draw it on a separate layer. I've been trying to do my weapons on separate layers. I feel like it's a lot easier that way. Not like anyone's gonna see that, but just keep it like keeping it real. Yeah, it's kind of Oh, Dune. I'm like, what is going on? Let's do Hour of Glory. That's more fun. Hey, Frojita, thanks for the follow. Bowstring there. I'm gonna pretend that it's like going through her, but it's not. Yeah, I've had much better time drawing on other layers when it comes to like weapons and stuff like that, because it's just like easier to discern where everything's at. Looks goofy for a second, but usually pays off in the end. Tips and tricks. You know? Okay. Like I said, this is just like we're doing our rough sketch right now. So, just getting all our basics in. Do our our sword too. That's coming up. I think we're gonna do another layer for the sword. Kind of sitting like right there. We're gonna loose sketch the sword here. Yeah, see, this is why I put it on another layer, because if I put that on the layer with her, she would have lost half her head. I used to do, like, that used to be how I would draw all the time, and I get so pissed. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm erasing her head, but I was really stubborn, so I didn't want to do, like, any more layers. It doesn't make sense, but just stubborn, you know? It's like, no, I can do it. I've literally erased my entire character. But see, it's so much easier. So I can just come in here and clean it up. Boom. No stress. I learned everything the hard way, so just disclaimer. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to our sword. We're gonna add a little bit of the fur there, so it's sitting in the fur magically attached to her back. Eyeball in here, because it's a monster sword, so. However, the eyeball is asleep right now, so I'm not gonna wake it up. Just want people to see that. This is a black sword, so we do have a little bit of shine. How do I even want to shine this guy up? I'm gonna shine you up. Oh, wait, wrong layer. Caught myself. Almost started drawing on that. Busted! Do that all the time. It's really common. People do it all the time. I'm just trying to be better than that. We don't need to make it that dark. Okay, she's got her finger gloves there. Just do kind of a shading placeholder so I don't forget. These are like a thicker leathery material, so just like boring old cloth. You know? Wow, wow. It's coming together, y'all. This is like, I don't know what language this is. It's Last Memory. This was like a trending song on Instagram or TikTok for a little bit. Do you guys remember when it was like, I don't know, a few years ago, it was just all like synth music? Now we're back around to pop and rap. You know, trending audio. I don't know. I can't keep up with it. I think it's just kind of a gimmick. Like, is it really making people fall? Like, you know. Okay, so we have our Sakara. We can hide our sketch. Let me make sure I didn't leave anything out. Do have some smoke. Because we're just gonna, like, do that pencil. Well, we're gonna outline him. So we're gonna call this the Integrin sketch, so I don't get confused. Add in... I just call him Yateg for short. I don't feel like spelling it all out. Okay, so I don't think I want to use the nasty pencil on his outline. It's just more of like, I think I'm doing, yeah, nasty turnip. We're gonna stay in the nasty pencil family. And do we have stable? Yeah, okay, wow, he's really stabilized. I don't need that much. I mean, I got shaky hands, but jeez. Blinding Faith. Let's do that. Dun dun dun. There we go. Yeah, I just kind of want to start with the head and then we'll move around. I just kind of want to do the eyes first. Still keeping it freestyle. I want it to still feel like he's, you know, undulating. It's kind of a gross word. Couldn't really think of anything better though. Yes, ladies, he's single. That's so gross, like... I'm so sorry. That was like one of those like intrusive thoughts, but whatever. It's funny. Be real, I'm pretty goofy. Like, I mean, you don't know me. I mean, as I've gotten older, I'm literally so stupid. Like, I see the stupidest stuff now. My filter's gone. I know everybody says that. I mean, I got a filter, like, when it's important, but it's like, life's too short to be serious all the time. Okay, kinda want this side to look a little mangly. Because Zamora popped him with a fireball on this side of his face. But then again, this is kind of like an out-of-time experience thing happening, so... I'm just gonna kinda... His eyeballs kinda freaky here. Trying something with the eyes here. I might change it. I just don't want to forget that they're eyeballs. I mean, they're like monster eyeballs, you know? What are they supposed to look like? There's busted up antlers here. Just give me 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Ooh. Okay. We're back. Whoa. Chill. It's like a roller coaster ride. I'm like, where's my page? Come back. Dogs are mad they can't come in here. Day 375 of my dogs being mad at me for not letting me in the room. I mean, they're pretty well behaved, but if they decide they need to go to the bathroom or something, it's like, guys, you know how it is. Once the dogs go outside, it's like they gotta sniff the fence, and they take 27 years to figure out where to poop. It's like, sorry guys. It'll be okay. You're super clingy. It's not like, you know, like my husband's here, so. I think they just like to hang out. It's more like if the door's shut, then they want to come in here. But if the door's open, then they don't care. They're control freaks. Control freak dogs. Yeah, we're rocking these antlers right now. Do need to add some texture to the antlers with this pen because I don't use the nasty pencil tool on the antlers. At least I don't think I did I? Nah, I just kind of inked it. Yeah. I was like, I can't remember. I think the caffeine worked this time. Who knew? I'm always like knocking chai. I'm like, oh, I can't feel it, and I'm like, won't shut up. Which is a good thing, cause I mean, I just try to look alive, you know. Sorry, it's not. Yeah, you're gonna get the jokes, so which I'm not really sorry about. Like, I don't know, I feel like it did something to me. It's doing something to me. Yeah, I'm so excited to finish this page though. I'm ready to start a new page. I'm always ready to start a new page. You know? Like, honestly, if I can get a page done, you know, I don't really know what my rate is. Sometimes it's a page a month, sometimes it's 2. That's not like working 24 hours a day though. That's like day job, responsibilities, errands. We are like in the middle of doing some life changes, you know, so trying to also be active as well. You know, sitting and drawing is great, you know, but it's like sitting, which is like the worst thing you can do for your body, believe it or not. You know, just don't got time for that. Gotta stay healthy. Just do your best, you know. They even say like if you walk like 30 minutes a day, you know, outside or treadmill, like that can increase your longevity for, like, it helps your heart, pushes back, you know, heart disease. It's just crazy how all that stuff is linked together. Like, we are meant to move. But yeah, most of my hobbies involve sitting down, video games, drawing. I don't know what else I do. I mean, even shopping now, it's like, go to Amazon, don't walk around the store, you know, it's just like, you don't have to go on Amazon, but when you're in a pinch, you know, it's nice. And I'm trying to, like, support more local stuff, though. kind of feel like as somebody who's doing their own work, you know? You can buy my ebooks on Amazon. That's I actually ship the physical comics myself, but I sell my ebooks on there. Because why not, you know? Yeah, he's looking hideous. Looking ugly, dude. A face only a mother could love. Alright, we're gonna do these tendrils here. Ooh, Samuel Kim. Oh, his music's... yeah. He does, it's not his music per se, but... oh yeah, no it is. He basically takes, like, other songs and does, like, epic versions of them. And his Star Wars stuff is so good. I mean, I've built my playlist brick by brick, you know? I think he has two versions of the song, actually. This is not my favorite version, but it's not bad either. It's just different. I'm not like the hugest Star Wars fan, but I really liked The Mandalorian, like when it first came out, first season. But it takes so long for them to make like seasons. Like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've been waiting forever. Just like, probably because Pedro keeps doing every single movie out there. Dang it, Pedro. Play The Mandalorian. But now I feel like I'm getting like Pedro burnout. Like he's in everything. It's like, how is this guy so famous? It's like, now I'm getting suspicious. It's like a little too famous, but that's even like a thing. I mean, I think he's been in Marvel and DC movies. Like, he's crossed over. He's been in Disney. Like, he's been in like every major universe. He was the bad guy in that Wonder Woman 1980 something. So yeah, he crossed over. These tentacles drive me nuts. Dun, dun. Getting close to that nasty pencil. Let's see. Yeah, I changed some of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's add another one in. Not that I like really count how many he ever has, but I like it to be reasonably consistent. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna take my own advice and draw through it. There we go. Alright, beefcake time. So, we're gonna get some of these muscles in there. How do I want to do this? Get easier on my wrist here. Yeah, he's only got 2 fingers. Well, okay, he's got a thumb, but... Pick number 3, my lord. Let's see. I keep meaning to rewatch all the Shreks. Been kind of in that mood lately. You know, I could really go for a Shrek. Yeah, it's such a funny movie. It's crazy how it just rised up through the judgment and became like a pop culture thing. Yeah, it was called, if you were like an animator or whatever assigned to the Shrek production, that was like, you got screwed. It was called Getting Shrek'd. And because all the big shots got to work on Prince of Egypt. And so the guys making Shrek were like, screw it, we're just gonna do whatever we think is funny. Because they're just kind of, you know, giving us the, you know, screw you guys kind of vibe. So, but yeah, it ended up, you know, being Shrek. So it was like, it's pretty impressive. I don't think all the movies are equally funny. It's definitely like, you know, 1 and 2. I don't know. I think I like the first 3, but anything after that, I've been pretty checked out. And I guess they're doing a new one, but the animation looks super different. But I think they're getting a lot of feedback, so hopefully they, like, consider that, maybe. If it's not too late. They haven't already made the movie yet. Okay. We're gonna shade him in anyway, so we're just kinda, it's more like a guideline at this point. Not that thick. He probably really doesn't have a rib cage, but we're gonna give it to him. Because it looks cool. Meat Bucket wants to be boring. Ooh, Rock Nardin, Samuel Kim. That's another really good, I'll turn it up. It's another good, combo. Like, Samuel Kim does songs with this guy, too. But they usually, I believe they make their own, usually, when they're, like, together. Because I think, like, Rock Nardin is, he, like, actually creates his own. But, yeah, I think they did... I want to say Samuel Kim did the Loki theme from, like, the Loki show that was on Disney. And his version's really cool. Yeah, I love when people do their own, like, epic edits. I just think it's fun. The theme song was already good. It's just, like, cooler now. He does not need a belly button because he is not born. He's made in a different way. No belly button for you, sir. Gotta zoom all the way up. Yeah, let me see if I can find that Loki theme too. Yeah, Loki theme variant 2, and it is Samuel Kim. So, definitely check that guy out. And watch the series. I liked it. I'm not, like I'm usually not a big fan of Loki, but I actually thought it was pretty good. Alright, we are getting close to doing that cool pencil. So yeah, we're pretty close to our sketch here. We're gonna flip our canvas and see if I missed anything looks goofy. His knee could be, farther out. I actually don't want to erase it though. Just kind of want to move it. I feel like I kind of gave him like a bodybuilder leg thing, so. Okay, definitely has. Yeah, his tentacles like way thicker. I like the movement. I like where we're coming from, but yeah, it's a little bit where I want it. Yeah, Avatar Last Airbender, sure. Another Samuel Kim. It's because I keep saying it, so my iPad is reading my voice or something. Figured it out. Should just keep saying that name over and over again, and then I'll get the music I want. And we're gonna start filling them in soon. If I do too much, then I won't have anything to fill in. So, let's see. Got his hands, got his face. I kind of want to outline his face a little bit. I was a little bit shy with the lines. Sounds like it's from a movie, but I don't think it is. El Dorado. Two Steps from Hell is also another good artist. I mean, I like some of their songs are like really solid, and then some are just kind of meh to me. But that's just me. It's not even the same thickness. I'm gonna have to just scrap that too. Okay. So we got him flipped. We got Sakara. I'm liking her sketchy look a lot, actually. Even though I threw shade at that pen like the whole time, now I'm like kind of digging it. I'm just convinced that I literally hate my art until I'm done. I'm like, I hate it, and then I'm done. I'm like, okay, it looks alright. Mission accomplished. Okay. Ooh, wait. Alright, we'll fill it in. I like to do the shading on a separate layer just in case something goes wonky. I don't always do this though. I'm not always smart about my line work, but I'm trying to be. This pencil's also different. It's like the small size is like really big. And it kind of paints in like a vertical line. I almost want to paint in the direction of his muscles here. Oh man. Remember when I said I was making a layer for the shading? Well, I ended up drawing on the ink layer because I was fixing something, so yeah. Cool. Glad I caught it early. I'm trying to be good. Well, I'm thinking about it actually. Kind of want to adjust some. Yeah, adjust some of this thickness. Subtract. Still want it to be, you know, similar, but yeah, that's better. Okay. You know what? So it worked out. Kind of realizing these tentacles here, I actually, after like messing around with that pen, it was almost like I couldn't make them out, so I'm gonna thicken them up a little bit. Too excited to shade. It's just weird. You know what? I like these tentacles looking thicker, honestly. Kind of glad I messed up my layer. See, accidents are good, man. Not all accidents, but I'm just saying. Like, not to see the positive in every single thing, but, you know, sometimes it just is what it is. But sometimes making mistakes can help you make better, you know, choices. Like, I would have never caught that, you know, if I hadn't drawn on the wrong layer, so it just kind of kept going. I'm very like pro underdog people and just thinking outside the box of like perfectionism. I just think a lot of people quit because they're just not good at it, you know, art or whatever. And if you just stick with it, you'll get better. Maybe not, you know, everywhere, but, you know, the community will see. And social media isn't everything. I know everybody says that, but it's kind of true. Like, I know artists that have, you know, hundreds of thousands of followers, and they're still struggling to make sales. Like, people follow them because their videos are funny or whatever, but that does not mean those people are spending money. Like, I had people go, oh, if you put that image as a sticker or, like, a poster, I'll buy it. And then I do it, and then they're, like, crickets. Like, they're not even there anymore. And I'm like, why'd I even do that if you're not gonna buy it? I'm a little salty, but then I kind of found out that's, like, just a common artist experience. So, you know. I've never said that to somebody, but I probably, like, thought it. Like, oh, if that person does a poster, I'll totally buy it in my head, and then I, like, don't buy it. Which reminds me, I actually need to buy some posters from one of my art buddies. They've been pumping out some really good work. You should check out Jesse Likes Drawing on Instagram. His stuff's really good. Like, I met him at one of the shows that I was at, and it's just like, bro, like, you could charge whatever you want for this stuff. Like, this is good work. So, and then we just kind of, like, run into each other at conventions. Yeah, check out Jesse Likes Drawing if you really like nerdy stuff. Like, you're gonna really like his stuff. Like, yeah, he did some Lord of the Rings posters that were really cool. He does a lot of Halo. Just really anything, like, so yeah. Trying to support my fellow homies. Chair is really crunchy today. Hope you guys are excited for fall and Halloween and all the fun stuff that comes with it. Spooky season. Fun fact, I actually can't do horror movies, like, at all. I'm a total wuss. I couldn't even handle, like, the Chucky cover when I was 8. I mean, I was 8, but I had nightmares for weeks. Freaking Chucky. I hate that doll. I don't even know why. It just freaked me out. I mean, I was, like, super little, so I don't even think I've really seen, like, a lot of horror movie covers, or at least I wasn't, like, really getting it. Yeah, me and Chucky are not a thing. I don't mind alien horror, though. Like, I guess Aliens universe is considered horror. Which, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. But that's more, like, I still categorize that as, like, sci-fi. Just, if you're squeamish, you might not want to watch Aliens, but there's been a few, though, that did make me feel pretty sick, but I just kind of felt like they weren't even the good ones. Like, they're not even, like, Alien, like, Prometheus was really good, even though its time travel was a little incorrect, like, the when they placed everything. But whatever, it's his universe, you know. But the Covenant one, this is like second in the reboot. Oh man, that one made me kind of sick. Actually, I think Prometheus does have a pretty nasty scene in it too. I'm not gonna go into it on live, but yeah. It's more like body horror, I guess. So. But yeah, I can do monsters and stuff. You know, monster movies is kind of cool, but yeah, I'm not like a slasher person. Like, it's just pointless. It's like, okay, I'm gonna watch these people scream and get murdered. Like, I just... boring. Although, like, lately, I've really been... If I'm, like, interested in the storyline, like, if it's, like, a Stephen King thing or something, then I might, like, synopsis it. I'm just gonna read about it. Yeah, I just, like... I have, like, a really weak stomach, so... But I sure do love fall, so. It's the last bridge before everything turns into Christmas, because who cares? Nobody counts Thanksgiving anymore, I guess. Like, does anybody even remember Thanksgiving? Forgot about this one. Oh, it's Samuel King again. It's like, because I keep saying it, my algorithm's like, this is what you want, isn't it? Yes, it is. You are correct. Let's go! I actually start shading from... Whoa! How did it get angled? I don't know, this pen's acting kind of funky. Pressure sensitive. You know, when people make pens and you buy it, you know, they have all their settings. I'm not really like, I have to kind of use the pen to figure out like what I like about it. You know? Also, I did the other panel mostly on my iPad, so I'm wondering if like it's responding to the pressure sensitivity a little bit differently. Yeah, I wanted to match like the flow of his skin, so. Working our way up. The shading around those tentacles is going to be a little bit more interesting, but now that we've kind of darkened it, I'll be able to get away with a little overlap. He's looking muscly. See, this is a good example of doing the shading and the inking on a different layer. Sometimes it's just, you gotta draw over it, and then erase. Or it won't look like, shading won't look very organic, you know. Right, now we're working on our longer tentacles here, and do his face. Be done. Because I'm getting hungry, so. Pretty much all that was left was some shading and then obviously the text. But I usually do the text like a little bit later on. I already kind of have it planned out in a script, just kind of knocking out the art at the moment. Because that's what needs to get done. Text is pretty quick. So. Yeah, it was that 2-hour sleep that I did, you know, and you wake up and you're like dehydrated and you don't know what day it is. That was me. It's like, I'm just gonna get a little nap in before I draw. And then I'm like, oh, I slept. Took a little, you know. Because it's not a nap at that point, you're just sleeping, you know. This doesn't really want to change this one up, honestly. If I'm being honest. I need that. Wait. We're rocking some Lords of the Fallen now. So freaking stoked for the second game. Or should I say the third game? They technically count it as the second game. Their first game was like... It's like a prequel at this point. Like that, the main character from like the very first ever Lords of the Fallen, he does show up in the 2004 game. I think it's 2004, but the more recent one. He's like a secret character in there. Like nobody really knows unless you're looking it up. But he's like older and kind of beat up, so. But the next game looks like there's gonna be like a pretty major time jump. So like the Umbral Realm has, I guess, taken over to some degree, but it's also like red now, like not that blue theme, and it's like more gory. It's almost like the Umbral Realm has been like feeding on the people in like the surface world or whatnot. So that's my interpretation. I don't actually know. They're definitely being like sneaky about it. So like, you just kind of have to play and find out. Looks pretty gnarly, honestly. Yeah, he's coming along. It's a super chill song. I feel like this pen gives him kind of that cosmic horror vibe that I've been going for. Since they're creatures from nightmares. They're technically, like, living beings, though. You know, they just traverse on a different plane. Man, we're really rocking Lords of the Fallen right now. Let's see. I think it's just going in alphabetical order, honestly. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, well, let's just do my favorite song. This is the first boss fight that you get to do. But it's with this, like, chick that has She's like a female, like paladin, and she has like 6 red wings that pop out of her. It's so cool. It wasn't cool to fight her when I was like level 2, but you know, we got through it. She ends up being like one of your best buds, so it works out. Or does it? Don't worry, I plan to add some highlights. Kind of pop his face out a little bit from his skin. We're just doing like flat shading, and then highlights are usually always last, so. Always. Do a soft eraser so we don't mess up the shading too much. There we go. Looking freaky. Yeah, this is video game music, so it didn't need to go this hard. I appreciate them doing that. I feel like the creators had, or they do, I feel like they have a lot of passion for their game. I think because it kind of flopped so bad that, and they kind of just like recovered it. Like when they released one of their updates, it like fixed the game basically, and people were like, holy crap, this is a good game. So good for them. Probably should have done that first. Here we go. Okay, well. Yeah, we're looking good. Just gotta do the smoke. Probably shade Sakara's hair a little bit. I might just do kind of like the line shading where you just kind of like... Can't really see her. Probably gonna drop like some screen tones on her just to be honest. And our word bubble is gonna be like right there. So he's gonna be talking some more smack. But yeah, man, this is really coming along. Kind of needed to figure out some of the movement there, so... But yeah, his face is basically like shifting from the deer's elongated snout here into like a kind of a flatter looking face, so that's why that looks like that. But yeah, man, I'm stoked. Thank you guys for being here. You can catch me every Sunday evening, 6 p.m. Central. I'm working on my 3rd issue of my comic, the Sleepless one, so this is like my cover for that. It's definitely like a manga inspired style. Lots of black and white. But you can buy my first 2 printed issues on inksmokerstudio.com. You can also find it on my Ko-Fi that's popped up on the chat a few times. I have a shop there as well. So yeah, but thanks for being here, and I hope you guys have a good night. See ya.